And welcome back to another video, YouTube. It's your boy Brian Felix here, bringing you guys another video. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and comment down below any questions or concerns. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and do an engine bay detail. Now this is a very highly requested video. I've yet to figure out why. The engine bay detail is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It can definitely vary by car. But here we have a pretty old Toyota SUV that we're going to go ahead and do an engine detail on. And as you guys can see, it has a lot of open, compartments, because newer cars usually have a lot of plastic. But this one in particular doesn't have anything fancy. It just has everything out in the open. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little more riskier. You got to play it a lot more safe. So I'm going to take you guys step by step on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and the products that I'm using. So make sure you check those links down below so you can, see what I'm using for these cars and get yourself something nice too, man. Go ahead and check those links down below. All right, so since I know you guys are going to probably ask the pricing and stuff, we'll just cover that first. So we're charging $20 for this engine detail. Now, are we spending 2 hours doing this? Absolutely not. Are we trying to get showroom ready or car show ready? Absolutely not. So honestly, you guys saw me rinse it down at first, right? And I'm just applying APC 4-to-1 super clean, and I'm just spraying it all over the compartments, all over the black trims, and just making sure that it gets in between everywhere and everything, so it breaks down the dirt, so that when I go ahead and brush or agitate, the dirt can easily come off and I won't have to do as much of spraying water, right? But don't overcomplicate things when it comes to doing the engine detail. Don't try to use 15-16 different brushes when honestly you could get it done with probably like one brush, maybe even two. And what I have there is just the wheel brush, and that's helping me get in between where my hands can't reach, or the brush can, in places that I can't reach with the brush. So all I have is just a little interior brush there. You can find the link to that down below as well, and I'm just using that to agitate all the black trims, the rubber pieces, any like metal dirt pieces that are in there too, making sure that I get and agitate so I can loosen up the dirt, so that way when we rinse it down, all the dirt just simply falls right off, and then we come back and dress it up, make it look nice and clean for the client. Alright, so I need you guys to really pay attention to what I'm about to say. So I have an electric pressure washer, right? This is not a gas powered pressure washer. This is not 3,000, 4,000 psi. This is 1,700, maybe 1,500 psi. So even if I get close to the stuff that's going on, whatever the wires and stuff, it's not really gonna damage anything, right? But let's say you have a gas powered pressure washer and you get really close to what you're trying to spray, you're gonna cause some damage to that. So just be mindful, and just realize what you're working with, and realize the capabilities of your power tools, right? So we're gonna go ahead and foam this car down. I haven't ever foamed the engine bay, honestly, but I just did it for video's sake. I'm just being honest with you guys. Just wanted to bring you guys some cool footage. But I don't know, I started the car because I didn't know how I felt about doing this. You guys let me know in the comment section down below if I even did this right, or if I should even try doing something like this again. But I usually don't. I usually just spray it down, rinse it down, spray APC, brush it, spray it down, and then just air blow it, and then I'll go ahead and wash the vehicle. But for this video, we just wanted to catch some cool footage for you guys. So just be mindful of that and try to stay away from what you're spraying. Don't ever get too close to what you're trying to spray in the engine bay. Alright, so now onto the part where we've all been waiting for, right? We completely rinsed off, and cleaned the engine bay. Now we're gonna go ahead and dry it off with our Master Blaster. I can't remember the name of it. It's something like that. If you go on Amazon, you'll find it for like $100. Last time I remember, I paid 100, but everything in price is going up, so it might be a little more expensive right now. But I definitely bought this a while back, and it's corded. You see the little cord. It's not the most convenient tool because you have to plug it in, but I am thinking about going cordless and buying the Ego blower soon. So yeah, once we make enough space for the van to fit that Ego blower, we'll definitely buy it. But for now, this Master Blaster does a good job, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're using to dry, making sure that we get in between all the cracks and crevices, making sure there's no water left behind. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch up the beat a little bit for those of you that have continued watching the video to this far. I really do appreciate you because I know this video is pretty long, so I appreciate you for tuning in and watching it this far. So I'm gonna give you guys some quick insight on the products that I'm using for the dressing and shining portion. So I have here the All American car care products. I think it's called hyper dressing, or I can't remember the name of the dressing, but I know it's like an All American car care products. Now, I know I keep saying I don't remember names of stuff because I honestly don't. Like, it is what it is. Like, I just buy it and it gets here and I use it. So I'm just spreading it onto my brush there, and we actually just spread it across all the black trim because that makes the engine bay pop and shine. As soon as you open that hood, first thing you're gonna see is that shiny black trim. So you want to make sure you touch up all the caps, all the plastic, anything black that's plastic. You want to make sure that you dress and shine because that's what's going to add texture. It's going to add volume. It's going to add shine. It's going to make the engine bay look complete, right? So you make sure you dress everything that you see that's black trim. I promise you guys, it's going to make a big difference. All right, so we're getting towards the end of the video here. Like I said, thank you guys if you watched this far. I really do appreciate it. You guys just see me following up with a towel, just making sure that there's nothing dripping, or just making sure that I reach with the dressing in places that I can't reach with that brush. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching this far. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, comment any questions. All the links will be down below to the products. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram so you guys can see what I do on a daily basis. But besides that, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hustle never settle. Catch you guys on the next one. Let's go.